You're not necessarily my type. You remind me a lot of my brother.
I think you just you're on the smaller side. I think that's the.
Yeah, I'll take my balloon
do?
back.
I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people.
People think I have like multiple women or whatever.
Yeah, on here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video, check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Let's get right into it.
Oh, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I work as a surgical technologist. I assist my partners in our OR team during surgical procedures.
Okay.
And I'm also in school for biology, my bachelor's in biology. I model and act on the side.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I do have a Harley. I don't ride it frequently, so whenever I can, I just hop on it, get on the ride.
Okay.
I know this may sound cliche, but I do like to read. Three of my favorite books is The Sixth Man by David Baldacci, The True Jesus Christ Unknown to Christianity by David C. Pack, and Gifted Hands by Ben Carson.
Okay.
I like to cook. I like to cook for others more so than for myself, especially my lady. I'm big on chess, critical thinker, so that go hand in hand. What else? I do like to travel. You know, I like to capture images of vast scenery and landscapes. I do work out, but I wouldn't consider that as fun because it's just more so of a priority for me.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah, I like to go to the range as well whenever I can.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, a woman that has a good relationship with God and Jesus Christ, someone who has a purpose in their life, good hygiene. I'm gonna say good hygiene. What else? That's pretty much it.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Infidelity. Infidelity is big for me. A manipulator, someone who's combative as well, argumentative, alcohol abuse, I want to say. A smoker, I don't mind. Marijuana, but cigarettes.
Yep.
I also don't mind children as well, but if you have like more than two baby daddies, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
But I may be able to compromise with two or
Okay.
more than two. Also a woman that already have children, but you don't want any more, because I want kids, so that'd be a
Right.
deal breaker.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Your name and age.
He got a couple pops as soon as he came out, which, I mean, if you don't look like amazing looks wise, that's what's gonna happen on this show. Especially if it's the younger women, you're automatically gonna get some pops, no matter how good you look. Especially if you're just not like a 10 out of 10 looks wise, which I don't think he is. Even though I do think he presented himself well. You know, he has a nice haircut. His hair is taking care of all that. He took care of his appearance, but it's like you gotta be a 10 out of 10 looks, or else it's going to be somebody to pop their balloon. Then a few more people ended up popping their balloon. I'm not really sure why they ended up popping their balloon, because I feel like it wasn't nothing that he said as he was talking that was really like a deal breaker, but I'm interested to see why those later on people ended up popping their balloon, if it was just a looks thing or if it was something that he actually said. But I feel like he knows what he wants. He seems like he's very educated. He's pursuing education. He cares about reading. He likes chess. I fuck with chess too. So I'm feeling him so far. I feel like I like what he's bringing to the table and shit. So let's see what ends up happening in the rest of this episode.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because first I want to start off saying you had some really great answers. I popped my balloon because you're not necessarily my type. You remind me a lot of my brother Tyler. So for me, I just only see him. So it's a no for me, unfortunately.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I say she's my type. If the opportunity presents itself, I seize it.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really like your face. I think you just you're on the smaller side. I think that's the only reason.
Okay.
So not my typical type, but
Okay.
I like your face though. Really handsome.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I want to say yes.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I first want to say that I think you are so handsome. I think your eyes are so pretty and you have
Thank you.
really high cheekbones. I think the only reason why I popped my balloon is because I would consider myself a bit more spiritual. I do believe in God, but I like to have my own relationship with Him that doesn't have like the outside forces interfering with that relationship. I kind of like just to have it between me and God. And so I guess like, yeah, I think that's my answer.
Got it. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. I will approach her. I want to add to that. I'm omnism, so I'm an individual that don't practice no religion, but I respect and find some truth in them all.
Oh, damn.
So-
Let me blow my balloon back up.
I mean, do you want your balloon back now that he explained that?
Yeah, I'll take my balloon
do?
back.
Okay, let's get that
Thank you.
balloon back. Oop, there you go, straight to you. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Angelica, 32.
Okay, Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mostly height, and I think you're very handsome. I love that you mentioned Jesus Christ and God and your religion. I see you as like a brother in Christ because I love Jesus as well. So, yeah.
I want to thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. I want to say everyone is. Every woman in this lineup is a, nice selection.
Thank you.
Thank you. So our last lady here, your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Okay. And Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I love your answers. I think you're very well put together, and I like your outfit. I just don't think the physical attraction was there. I'd see you more like as a platonic friend or something. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Did you want to
Can you-
add?
yeah,
Okay,
I-
because you kept saying the same thing, so I was like, let me not even bother asking. Go ahead.
What's the definition of that word?
Platonic?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So
I don't
technically,
know. Yeah.
it means you could be either romantically or involved as a friend. But yeah, I'd see you more as a friend. So maybe not platonic, but definitely a friend or a brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. All right, let's head on back. All right, so we have 4 balloons left unpopped. So I am going to have you ask our remaining ladies a question.
Let me know down in the comments what you think about the whole, like, her saying he's too skinny. Like, is it a thing? Because I feel like that almost goes in the same vein as, like, your outfit. Like, it's something you could change. You could end up bulking up and shit. And he say he's in the gym, so, he might be trying to bulk up. So, I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comments about, do you think it's something that he could change? Or it's like, that takes too long to change, whereas the outfit is something that you could change right away. I'm really glad that one girl ended up getting her balloon back. I think that it was a good thing. It was like a lot of girls that basically said they find him attractive. They're saying all these positive things about him, but then they said that he wasn't their type. And then I feel like she actually had a legitimate reason, like, the whole religion thing. If you want a Christian, she's not a Christian, it wouldn't work out. But I'm glad that he clarified that. I'm glad they communicated, and I'm glad that he got his balloon back. And I feel like I'm also glad that he's not overly picky. Like, I feel like the last 2 guys that have come out so far, they've been like very picky looks wise. So that makes it hard to find a match on this show.
What are you ladies' values, core values?
Okay. Your name and age first, and what are your core values?
My name is Mecca. I'm 26 years old. I think that my core values are God. I really enjoy studying theology, so I'm really passionate about that. I am very passionate about giving back to my community. I went to Howard University, so service is like a huge part of their mission. Family, I'm very family oriented. I have a lot of siblings, and so I just kind of like having that noise in the house. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Over here, your name and age, and what are your core values?
Carrie, I'm 26. My core values, I would say I'm very huge on authenticity, individuality, honesty, and just a seeker of life, of love, and just being inquisitive. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
Name and age, and what are your core values?
My name is Holly, and I'm 28. I would say my core values would have to be just self-awareness. I think self-awareness is a huge one. Fitness, I like working out. Just always just kind of showing up and being like the best version of yourself. And yeah, just like friends and family, kind of just being there for them in times of need.
Thank you. And your name and age, and what are your core values?
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 30 years old. My core values would definitely have to be honesty, family, and constantly trying for self-improvement, definitely hygiene, and just a lover of life, wanting to experience life, knowing how to rest, knowing how to be in the moment, being very present. That's very important to me.
All right, let's head on back this way. Let me hand you a pick. Have you hang on to that. And then before I have you pop, throw the question back on over to you.
I want to say loyalty, forgiveness. That's something I've been working on a lot, especially like now, in the last 24 hours. Just being, that's it.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to have you pop one balloon. Ooh. Okay, let's just head on over there then. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sorry. I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people, and I felt like they gave more descriptive answers, and I feel like you're owed that. So I just wanted you to get the most out of the experience. And I also wanted a little bit of clarification on the Jesus statement because I just converted or reverted to Muslim or Islam, so that also was the thing.
You want clarification now, or?
I mean, you can. They might benefit from it.
Yeah. So this is how I look at it. We are all children of God. So if I have 10 kids, right, just to give an example, I may trust one child out of those 10 to perform a particular task for me. Doesn't mean I love anyone more, than the other. I just trust that one kid. So same thing with God and Jesus Christ. I believe in Buddha, the prophet Elijah Muhammad. I believe all those people to reign the earth before. I'm just open-minded, We are all God's children, and I'd rather die and believe and finding out that it's not real instead of, dying and it is real, because I'm screwed after that. So
I think that's a good sentiment. I do.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
She is.
Thank you. All right, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What do you ladies like to do for fun?
Okay, so what do they like to do for fun? All right, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Carrie, 26. For fun, I would say I enjoy reading. I enjoy watching movies. I would say I'm equally a homebody as much as I do enjoy being outside and having fun. I love hanging out with my friends, language learning. What else? I just love adventure, so anything spontaneous, anything fun and thrilling. But yeah, that's what I like to do for fun.
All right. And what about
I feel like the answer that light-skinned girl gave as to why she ended up popping her balloon was a cop-out answer. It was literally like I'm gonna put it on you. It's like when you break up with somebody and they're like, it's not you, it's me. Like, I think they'll be a better match for you than me. Like, and I think what it was is she just realized that the other girls in the lineup actually wanted him, and she was kind of like a iffy about him. And it's like, you should have been popped your balloon. Like, why wait that long if you don't actually fuck with him? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me why she kept her balloon that long. And just the way she phrased it, she should have put the blame on herself instead of trying to like mention that he should find a better match with somebody else. Just be honest and say that you really don't want him.
But here, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to concerts a lot for fun. And I like, when I go to concerts, I get really into it. Like, I dress up and I like to put an outfit together and kind of spend a couple of weeks kind of picking things out.
What was the last concert you went to? So?
I went to Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Right?
Oh yeah, I was at State Farm.
Okay.
Yeah, in Glendale. So yeah, my next one is gonna be Post Malone and then Beyonce after that, and then Chris Brown because he's coming. But I'm not actually going for Chris Brown. I'm going because Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller is gonna be on the show.
I like that. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar in Toronto. I think, Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh, in his city? Dang, that's gonna be amazing. Not Kendrick Lamar city, but Drake's.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. You were saying, what do you like to do for fun?
I also like working out for fun, just because I go to yoga and it's a group, and I really like the community there and stuff, and also just hanging out. There's not something really particular. It's more of the vibe and the people and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And last but not least, what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, so for fun, I really enjoy self-care. I really enjoy traveling and being immersed in different cultures. I really enjoy hiking, reading, getting into a good show, good movie. I am very much a homebody, but when I'm not doing that, I love concerts, festivals, events. I like to go out and just experience new things, just try stuff out, just because. So, yeah. And I love that you love traveling and you seem to be like just really into having experiences about life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Heard from our three ladies. It is time to pop another balloon. Okay. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I really, like I said before, like his features are really nice, and then all his answers were really nice too. I really liked them.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction
Okay.
really wasn't there. So
Thank you.
out of what I have left, so.
I see. Cool. Perfect. Thank you. All right. We've got our two ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him? Oh, okay, she's ready.
I would like to ask how you manage work-life balance. What do you do when you get a chance to actually relax? How you prioritize maybe your relationships or family or hobbies?
I have to make time. I have to just simply reduce how much I work. I work a lot, so.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it? Any other question?
I don't remember if you said you had any kids.
No.
No kids. Do you want children, or what do you see for your future partner? Like, how do you see that dynamic being?
Marriage, children.
Okay.
Thank you. What about over here? Any questions?
Yeah. What's one thing that you feel others misunderstand about you that you wish they understood more or better?
My features. People assume things about me based off how I look,
For example.
just being an attractive individual. So people think I have like multiple women or whatever. That's not really the case.
Okay.
So that's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I think it's common. I'm just
Yeah.
going to be honest,
Any other questions?
Let's see. You said you like to read. You did give some examples of what you like to read. Would any of those be your go-to books, or do you have a go-to book like that's your comfort book, or?
I'd probably say the Bible.
Okay. That's it.
You good? Okay. Let's get it down over here. Why'd you end up
I feel like something just switched during the show. Like the way he's answered the questions right now is like really weird. Like how he's given like one word answers. It's just like, I don't know if it's because he's shy or because he feels like it's answering the question. He just likes to be direct and to the point, but it's almost like awkward the way that he responds, like in so much little detail, I guess. Like instead of when he was in the beginning, he was kind of giving more explanation. When he was talking about his religion and his belief in religion, he was very detailed in that explanation. But when it came to like the questions he's been answering right now, it's like he's given just like one word answers, and it's just kind of weird to me. And I wonder if that's the reason why she ended up popping.
Finger balloon.
Hi. I feel like that was a bad time to pop. But I am more spiritual than religious, and you've mentioned it multiple times. I was trying to see if we could through more conversation, we could probably have more understanding when it comes to that. I do like your personality and how you look. I think you're very handsome. I don't love the outfit, but that could we could work on that.
That's super.
That's fine. That's not that's not really a big deal. But I think that seems to be very important to you, and so like it was mentioned multiple times, and so I just decided to pop for no other reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say again, I don't practice no religion, but you have to draw information from some sort of source, So
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. And now is she someone that's your type?
she is. I'll approach her,
Thank you. All right. So we do still have an unpopped balloon. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
It's not to ask before I bring you up. You ready? Come on up here with us. Ooh, okay. Go ahead.
I live in Cleveland.
Okay. And are you open to long distance? Very long distance.
Sure.
Where do you live?
Spain.
What? Girl?
If I rock with you, I rock with you.
Okay.
So you're in Spain all the time, or are you just moving there? Like, what's the dynamic?
I live there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for almost 5 years now. So yeah.
Okay. Do you come out here often, or?
Not every so often, or every so often, not often. But when need be, I'm here now to visit my family, and this kind of coincided with the timeline. So yeah.
Yeah, that's different, but I like it. I like it. I like it. You know?
Good. Okay, come on up here with us. Come on up. Come on up. So, any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I do have one as a means to get to know you a little bit better. Behind closed doors, so to say, what's one positive trait or one negative trait that people would be surprised to know that you possess?
Overthinker. If some people may look at that as negative, some people.
So for you, it's a positive?
No, it's a negative.
Oh, okay.
I think it's both. I think it harms me more than it does good. It did help me out a lot to figure things out, but I'm overly analytical. So, but other than that, closed doors, open doors, I'm cool.
Okay, so that's your positive one? You just...
Not in that way, but I want to say just a selfless individual, you know,
Okay.
compassionate.
Okay.
Are you good?
I am.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you should come on this show if you don't live in the United States at least. Like, that's a lot of long distance, especially because she says she doesn't even come to the United States, like, on a consistent basis. So, I mean, he said it works for him. So, I mean, I guess. But to me, I would not date somebody that doesn't live in the country. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think, though. Would you date somebody that doesn't live in the United States? Do you think that people that don't live in the United States should come on this show? Let me know your thoughts on that. It seemed a little bit awkward to me at the end. Like, I mean, I just feel like once they started asking him questions, the episode just kind of got a little awkward from then on. But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this episode. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe since you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.